go ahead and open up the next day of my Peanuts and Profusion 12 Days Advent Calendar. So I think we're on day 4. I did stop these before Christmas ended. Unfortunately, I got sick and work was crazy. Not even work, just it got crazy with the holidays. I went back to work after my holiday break, right after Christmas. So I had my kids also at that time, so it got crazy then too. Oh, it's the tiniest little sponge. This is gonna be great for concealer. I do not actually have my sponge box here, so I actually have a box where I keep my extra sponges, but I'm going to use this for my concealer, and I will come back and I will show you that in just a minute. I got I got all of my Advent calendar projects happen to be face products this week, or today, so we will go from there. I am thinking, because I still have one day left over from my day 1 of my Sydney, as well as all of these beautifulness. I'm wearing blue, so I'm just gonna do neutral with a little pop of something, I think, for my eyes, and go from there. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll show you. I'm gonna go get this wet. I'm gonna use it for my concealer, and I will show you how it looks with my concealer. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I have applied all of my concealer and bits. So I have a little bit of redness on my cheeks here. I have a little, craziness. I get redness around my nose, dark eye, under bag circles, and a little bit for lifting. So I have wet my little Profusion sponge. It has what looks to be about double in size. I'm going to go ahead with some of the first dots that I did, which is the inner eyes here. Yeah, it's working exactly as a sponge should. And there is some product, a lot more on here than you would think. It looks like a lot less in person. Go to the bottom and really work in the product into these redness zones. I do have a lot of acne here on my cheeks recently. This works, does really well. I used Wet n Wild. This was the Sakura. This is from like 3 or 4 years ago. I just opened it recently because I didn't have a new beauty blender. I needed one of the large regular sized ones for foundations. I haven't really worn makeup a lot since. Alright, so here is the full face. I did use that green matte from the day 1, or rather the extra bonus shadows that I got in my Sydney Grace Advent calendar. I used that setting sponge from the Peanuts and Profusion collection sponge to blend out all of my concealer, as well as the setting powder from today of Sydney Grace, day 5. So overall, I'm really happy with this look.